So, down the hill we go. It's tough to find reasons to ride the bike when you're a commuter. I decided maybe I'd go to some of the different touristy locations around my neighborhood, because I do live in a tourist location. Here behind the orange curtain, there are things like Disneyland, Knott's Berry Farm, the Angels, the Honda Center, blah 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 blah. Anyway, I decided I would go to Tricky Dick's library today. Down the hill I went over to bike trail. Waze routes a lot of traffic on this road. Fortunately, during the pandemic, not much traffic, though they go fast. Anyway, onto the trail. Very overcast and rainy in Southern California these days. I certainly wondered whether or not I was going to be able to get to the library in time. I wanted to make sure I got some mileage in for the day. So, I decided to go a little bit farther east than I actually needed to go to get a little more mileage, but that meant danger of getting more rain. It was pretty wet at the beginning. Santa Ana River Trail is a very nice place to ride. Anytime, really. Pandemic signage. Rivers are running. Got some rain. Rivers are running. I think this is the 91 freeway here, I believe, that I'm going underneath. This trail runs largely parallel to the 91, switched back once or twice. I may have just been Lakeview Boulevard. Even the vacant lots turning into ponds these days. That was definitely tempting fate, but I needed the mileage. So out I went. street in a while. This is the end of the Imperial Highway, which you can kind of take it all the way to the LAX airport, kinda, depending if you know the way. It's also State Highway 90. So if you happen to be lost in Los Angeles, downtown, I don't know where the heck I am in LA, and you see 90, which probably Slauson, I think. If you head east on that, you will end up in Orange County. It dead ends here in Yorba Linda / Anaheim Hills. I'm going to catch it right here and ride on it. It's really a freeway these days. I think they even call it the Richard Nixon Freeway. Navigated that intersection. And I climbed this little hill because they raised it up. Because it actually, there were some cross streets in here that are all gone now, and it's a real freeway. So, but it's big, and I'm used to it. Being a Southern California person, riding in traffic with cars, not that big a deal. And I have not ridden my bike up here in recent memory, so I was like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to ride to the Nixon Library up the Imperial Highway. I believe it's called the Imperial Highway because large parts of it track the old El Camino Real, King's Road, as they say. Here I'm looking back. And I'm going again. Big walls, sound walls these days on these highways. Lots of room on the shoulder. There it says Richard Nixon Freeway there. And I see the speed limit 60. I'm obviously not going 60. I'm booking though. Going pretty fast. Obviously not 60, eh? All those cars are whipping by. And I'm entering fabulous Yorba Linda. Yorba Linda, birthplace of Richard Nixon, I believe. Had a little farmhouse here. Dad had an orchard or something, I think, in Yorba Linda. Went to Whittier College. Now coming up here, you got to get to Yorba Linda Boulevard. There's this thing that says Yorba Linda Boulevard, go to the library, and it's like, oh, I'm a dummy. I need to get on over here. I kind of messed up. I need to make a left onto Yorba Linda Boulevard off of Imperial Highway. I do it just in time. Get my left turn in. Then I think, oh, I'm going to be a smarty pants up here. I'm going to go around the back way because it's pretty back here. I seem to recall I make a right and I get into the library back here. Not a lot of old-timey Orange County back here. Definitely worth a spin back this route. Just to see the old landscaping, the old houses, and what rural Orange County of the early 20th century, might have kind of looked like. At least get a feel for it. There's that giant sound wall. That might be an Imperial Highway right there. On the other side of that giant wall. Fortunately, it stopped raining. Oh, it's still rather gray. White picket fences, palm trees. That's rural Orange County, I guess. Just as it was right after World War II, maybe. This is pre-World War II looking here. Now right there is a gate, and I kind of messed up. I didn't see it. Got lost around here. I thought, oh, I'll just go back down. And so this gate was closed here. I was like, oh, golly gosh darn it. Can't get in that way. Well, you gotta just loop around to the front at facing Yorba Linda Boulevard. But then once I got up here, I was like, I wasn't quite sure where Yorba Linda Boulevard was. I thought it was right here, and it wasn't. So I said, I'm gonna have to go back. Go back, check out the old caboose on the edge of the road again. I don't see too many of those in here. Those are date palms. They will have dates on them. That big fountain of palm leaves like that, that's a date palm. Those are date palms there behind the rail car, the caboose there, right here off to the right. Date palms do just fine on natural rainfall in Southern California. Getting a lot of rainfall here during the pandemic April. Been kind of wet. I just figure I'm getting extra mileage. What am I really complaining about? I got nothing really to complain about. I'm just spinning along, checking out the landscaping and the old wood frame houses. It's definitely kind of like mid-20th century Orange County-ish. And I finally get up here to Yorba Linda Boulevard. You go around this corner. Wango Tango, here I am. There's Air Force One. I guess they might have called this Air Force. It's Air Force One, whatever he's flying in. Whatever the president's flying in is Air Force One. Famous helicopter there in the parking lot. I do a loop-de-loop of the parking lot. Here I am. Richard Nixon's birthplace, his library. You know, it's really the heart of Orange County, California Republicanism here where I live in Orange County and in this part of Southern California. Here I am right here by Richard Nixon's library. I live very close to Eisenhower Park. And the Ronald Reagan freeway is up I-5 a bit. And you saw I was on what they call the Richard Nixon freeway. And if you fly into Orange County, you will fly into John Wayne Airport. Rather famous conservative Republican, if not necessarily a politician. In any case, here's one of the destinations that one might want to check out if one was in Orange County, I guess. So, this was my pedal tour of one of Orange County's attractions. And then I'm just going to have to pedal on home. I imagine I will edit the video and add that at some point, the ride home, but it's going to be pretty abbreviated here, I think. Riding in traffic with cars. Not too many cars, though you saw, even though kind of a shutdown, there was cars. Imagine what that's like when there is not a shutdown. A lot of cars. If you're riding in Orange County, it's definitely riding in traffic with cars. And riding in traffic with cars is the thing to do if you're a commuter and you're going to survive. Got to do it. Ridingintrafficwithcars.com. Check it out.